Okay, this is a 2017 Duplo iSaddle booklet making saddle stitching system. It's set up with towers. We're going to go ahead and walk you through it. So this system has two Duplo 1060i collating towers. They're 10 bins each. They are vacuum fed. They act both as your cover feeder and your collating bins. We'll go through the saddle stitcher, but just to cover this while we're on the towers, they can also feed right to a stacker here. So say you need to do perfect binding or mechanical binding or any other kind of binding, you can use these two towers when you're not book binding. You can use these towers to make sets to this stacker right here. It's got a receding dolly at the bottom that allows you to wheel the job right over to whatever binding machine you're going to be using it on. And it's a nice setup for other purposes other than saddle stitching. So anyways, your saddle stitching, we just got a couple bins set up here for a test, but you have up to 20 different bins you can use, including one of which will be used for a cover. They're going to pair up here, lifting unit into an accumulator. This is going to accumulate all your sheets here. You are then going to come here to a plow fold. It's going to plow fold there. Go towards your saddle stitching here. This one is set up with 2 stitching heads. These can be configured for 4 stitching heads and a 4th and 5th knife. If you want to add that feature on, it's available from Duplo. Allows you to run 2 books up. You would need to buy 2 more stitching heads and a 4th and 5th knife attachment for the trimmer. This is your turning unit here on the right. This is the face trimming unit here. That's going to do your face trim. And this is your 2-knife trimming here that's going to do your outside trims, give you a full 3-knife trim. As I mentioned, there's an optional thing for the middle if you want to do 2-up books. You have to purchase that separately. It does have the extended delivery conveyor here, so you have to unload the machine less frequently. And if you are looking to do digital work on this, you would have to load the collator bins. You can't do pre-collated digital, but you can remove the stacker and spec it out with a feeder, which will allow you to get the best of both worlds. My apologies, not remove the stacker, sorry. You would, I believe, shift it over and put it over there. But you can set this up with towers and a feeder if that's something you want to do. You'd have to contact Duplo and purchase a feeder, but you get a great price on a used system and then add a feeder to it. You could have the best of both worlds, both towers for offset or full, printed, not collated, and digital work. We're going to go ahead and set the machine up and run a demo for you. Before we do, I also want to mention this computer over here comes with the system. It has all your jobs on it. We're going to run like 10, 20 books just to show you everything's functional, but this will save all your jobs. The whole machine is fully automated setup. You just save it with a name. You can pull it back up when you go to do it again. It's a great system. We sold a number of these. We'll go ahead and set the machine up and run a demo on it. Okay, we're starting our demo here. First step, conveyor pockets come up, turns the vacuum on, turns the air on, floats the sheets so they feed well. Now it comes down to the lifting unit here, then into the accumulator. Puts a plow fold on it, and it goes into the stitching unit. After the stitching unit turns, it comes into our face trimmer. And then you'll see our 2-knife trimmer here trimming off the sides. And out comes nice booklets. We'll pull one out here.